Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show.
Not yet. We'll see.
3, 2. This is the exact same recorder we use.
This could be. Yeah, it is. I noticed that when we did your podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It's almost like it's the cheapest one you can
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah, do you get the bundle for $500?
I think I got everything a little separate maybe at the time.
It came with a bundle where you get headsets and microphones. The microphone cord shit out like 2 months in.
Mine didn't, and that's also, I got it separate.
Nice.
Ooh,
It's a
look,
nice-
an auxiliary purchase.
Yeah, dude, and the headphones.
You spared no expense on the headphones, clearly. These are Joe Rogan quality headphones.
Although I game with these headphones, and every time I game with them, every time I play with them, I'm just like, I'm sure I could get better headphones.
Yes. Oh, I could have.
Yeah.
But, look, it's bare bones. We're skeleton crew right now.
And it's true, and I never have gotten better ones.
No.
So having said that,
I all the headphones I have, I've acquired, like through women or through Christmas
women.
presents. Yeah, I've had girls give me headphones. It's the best. And
Nice.
AirPods. I have 2 sets of AirPods from different ladies.
Nice, dude. Selly.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, sluts.
Nice.
stupid streamer.
No, this is a pod. This is not. We're not. There's no King of the Hill drops in here.
What was
okay?
that sound? I could only hear it faintly.
It's the guy from Wedding Crashers. He says, "Damn, sluts,"
Oh, I
to Bradley Cooper when they're on the phone.
Do you always have to explain this on every
Yeah, I
episode?
do often.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That one. There's others. There's 3 others.
I
See if
won't
we get
ask
to
for
them.
you to explain those.
I think
ones
you'll
to me,
get the
though.
other ones.
You'll find out.
I hope so. But yeah, man. Speaking of sluts, I think my neighbor is trying to have sex with me.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
nice,
awesome. Rock
dude.
and roll.
Yeah.
I love that. That's the best.
That's so cool.
I can't, well, it's literally happening like the movies where we keep running into each other.
Well,
and
first
it's-
off, what's his name?
God damn!
yeah.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Yeah, that's my life. This is you nailed it, Joe.
Classic.
Yeah, I did. They said it was a girl. I hinted that it was a girl earlier. It's a girl.
Nice. This
It's
is
a girl.
a story about a girl.
Yeah, who cried a river and drowned. I don't know. I haven't seen that.
You
yet.
gotta know. You gotta play that song.
Crown.
Knock 3 times
On the ceiling if you want me.
Yeah.
Me and Steve are jamming on
Exactly.
the road.
There
other
you
day.
go. You
We're
know the
boys,
songs.
dude.
He knows the
We
songs.
do. We know a lot of old songs.
He knows
Nice.
the, song. The old songs are where it's at.
That is how I
Twice
feel.
on the right.
Exactly. That's how I'm feeling, though. We keep bumping into each other at the doors.
Have you ever banged a neighbor before?
No. I banged coworkers, though. You have?
Everyone's banged a coworker.
I
though.
banged a coworker, yeah.
I don't think I've ever banged a coworker. Never had a job.
Oh,
Nice, dude. You've always been self-employed.
not a good idea. I did it at a pizzeria.
Nice.
Problem.
Why? Just
She
get a new pizzeria job, dude. Was your pizzeria career fucking ruined because of that? Like, were you fucking gunning for district manager and you blew it all for the fucking pizzeria wench, dude? Get out of here, dude. There was no downside to that. If you were like a CEO and was like, I lost a multi-million-dollar job, I was like, that kind
Oh,
of
it's
sucks.
Papa John, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just. She was like, "Nah, we can't bang anymore," and then she banged like everyone else too.
Ooh.
So that was hard.
Okay,
to
The
well,
classic,
that's,
dude. I would bang those guys to get a little secondhand taste.
right. I should have been like, "You think you're the only one?"
Yeah.
Best
Just-
case scenario, almost, I think, is you getting the first taste and
Yeah.
then her banging everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to go on. She just fucks some other guy and forgets about you.
Yeah.
Doesn't go to HR.
No, there's no age, dude.
There's no HR in pizza.
Yeah, right. Hey, the girl's gonna do what the girl's gonna do. It's just some fat Italian. sitting there.
Nice.
Talk to Tony.
Yeah. No, man. And it was, no anchovies. We sold anchovies.
Oh, I love
Oh,
anchovies.
yeah, you keep
That's
mentioning
I got
that.
a great spiel about anchovies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I won't do it now.
It's on
but-
stage thing?
No.
Oh.
Well, you want to stand up and say it? Would that help?
But I like. When was the last time you had anchovies on pizza?
See, honestly, ever since you've seen Teenage Mutant, the original,
Yeah.
when Michelangelo orders a pizza and is like, and no anchovies, dude. Ever since then was like, yeah.
But there was like
exactly. That's the whole problem with it is we've believed those fucking kids.
They're animals.
And
They're not even kids.
Like, okay, so then I was watching TV recently, and there was a kid who was like, "Yeah, but no pineapple." And all the kids on the TV were like,
pineapple.
"Yeah, no pineapple."
I hate pineapple
Well,
on
first
pizza.
because
I've
you're a
tried
fucking
that.
chicken pineapple.
Fuck you with the
God,
chicken
you're a fucking
tenders.
chicken nugget eating fucking fuck. I can't believe we circled back around to this. It's just that you don't like pineapple. The point is, we're on the wrong side of history. It's anchovies on pizza is fucking amazing.
There was
you can't even get it anymore.
There was a Futurama episode about Fry loving anchovies on pizza, but anchovies were extinct.
Oh no.
Oh, of course. God.
And then I was like, damn, I should try this. And I was like, it's incredibly salty, but it's not bad.
It's amazing. If you ever had a Caesar salad, that's anchovy based as well. But let's circle back around.
Yeah.
What was the tangent that brought us to this?
Or
what was the
pizzeria.
process?
I worked at a pizzeria.
And he had sex with an underage girl.
No.
He had sex with some 15-year-old at the pizzeria, and it was like, they were like, hey, Sally, come on. That sauce needs to marinate a little more. Don't go spreading that sauce on every pie, huh?
Yeah.
You gotta let those tomatoes get a little ripe before you squeeze out the sauce.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
exactly what we were
Sally was
talking about.
breaking him in.
Jesus Christ.
This is what it'll always do. Is what you gotta. This is Joe's comedy. So what you just gotta hope is you're on the back end of it. You know what I mean?
It's like, damn.
Beyond
This side of the couch is not
Just
cool, man.
be-
I hope I don't bang a child in this punchline.
Yeah.
Wait, your neighbor wanted to have sex with you.
I can no. I'm getting the hint. It's like movie stuff.
Well, let's fucking bring him in, dude.
Go, it's a girl. God damn it.
He did again.
Let's bring him in. Let's go talk to the fella.
Hey, bud, what's the deal with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your intentions with
It's
my
an amazing
friend?
feeling doing it with a neighbor.
think
let
so?
me tell you. Yeah, I did it with an upstairs neighbor.
Ooh,
once.
how was it?
It was fantastic, and I did the cool thing too because she was she was on the way in, like she was a new tenant, and I was on the way out the following month.
nice.
So
Nice.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
perfect scenario.
Yeah.
And then, but then I remember it was like she couldn't. The keys kind of like futzy, and she
Nice.
couldn't get.
So she
in.
couldn't get away from you.
And she
was
couldn't-
trying, but
she couldn't get like in the building door. And she was like, "Can you figure?" And I was like, "I show you." And then I kind of just showed her. I was like, "Doo, doo."
Yeah.
And then popped it in. And she's like,
Nice.
"How do you?" It was like classic, like the
How
guy in
do
the
you-
locker, like
Yeah.
dung dung. You know,
Man, you just really know how to knock things loose, don't you?
yeah. And then basically that night, I just like
you went up to her
upstairs.
room. You're like,
Yeah.
what floor are you on?
See, I went upstairs and she was like, "Oh, wait, mommy," and I went upstairs and she blew me, and it was a great time.
See,
Nice.
I've had like
And you're like, I gotta check out now. You fucking come inside of her. Welcome to the neighborhood, bitch. Here's my welcome present, a baby.
name him after me.
You'll never find me. Enjoy raising a retard baby on your own. We're just goofing around, dude. Steve's a very attentive father.
Yeah.
That's a good time. But yeah, Joe, you obviously will always leave you speechless with those
Yeah,
little
it's hard
ones
to
there.
like get one in. You're like, fuck, you already covered all those bases.
Yeah. Damn, he fucking brought up my retarded baby.
Yeah, you just gotta let the cannonballs hit you. You're like, okay.
That was
yeah.
cool, dude. She just moved in because she just got out of college, right? You were saying that.
Exactly, yeah. Just got out of college.
She had her
It
little
was cool.
varsity, and she was like, "Yeah, I just graduated." And then you were like, "Hell yeah!" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm a senior." And he was like, "Cool." And she said, "In high school." And Stephen went,
I knew, oh my god. Okay.
"It's all good, dude. That's actually legal in New York."
Yeah, he was like,
We're having
technically
fun.
she's 18,
Yeah.
so
I
mean,
that is what I did.
he
would be-
meditated
yeah.
like that out of his head, where he just sat there and was like, I didn't hear that she was in high school. I didn't hear it. just went about his life.
he manifested her being of age.
She was a super senior. Okay.
She was intelligent. She got really high on the SATs, which meant she was adult-like.
Dude, she could explain episodes of Succession to me that I didn't get.
I love that. What's worse, being very smart. She was very intelligent for a high schooler, or she was held back so many years that she was just very old for a high schooler.
Either way, it's fucking rocks, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Either way, rock and a roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
But so I haven't had any of the stars aligning moments yet with the lady, but I have. It has gotten like where I at first was like being like stupid when I saw her. But she'd be like, "Hey," and I'd be like, "Oh, hey." You know what I mean? Like
Right.
stammer.
Yeah.
Classic Hugh Grant, like, oh, I'm a charming man, but I'm so befuddled because I don't know. You're so charming, you're so charming, but I'm so handsome, but I'm approachable because I'm so off kilter.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
So, but yeah, I'm usually baked.
Nice.
And she catches me like after I've done my morning joint walk.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, whatever. And then, but now lately, because I'm so used to seeing her,
Ooh.
I'd be like, it's
up,
a matter
girl?
of time. Yeah.
up,
She
girl?
looking
Here's what you
fine
got
today.
You got to
Yeah.
you got to show up to her front door wearing a towel. I can't believe it. I got locked out of my house while I was taking a shower. Could you help me out?
I got to figure out which door's hers too, because she goes up. I don't
Ooh.
follow her.
Oh,
That-
you got to
should.
follow her, dude, but make sure she doesn't
Like
see
it
you. Always watching, dude.
just peeking up.
Yeah.
Through the banister area.
And wait till she's like carrying groceries one day and be like, "Here, let me help you."
Yeah. you're
Where,
right.
where are you? I'll help
Question is, what you got to do. All you got to do is you got to say, hey.
You think our apartments look exactly the same?
you. Yeah. Do you think they think the landlord just used the same key for every single lock
Yeah.
and hopes no one knows?
Yeah, man. So that's my that's what I think about.
That's
now.
a saga right there.
It is. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
man.
close the deal.
Right?
Let's close.
She
that
says it's
deal.
lit a lot.
It's lit.
Yeah, she says it's lit.
it's lit a
Nice.
lot.
That means she's like a youngin.
I know, but that throws me off because I'm like, damn it, she's talking weird.
Little kid, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
She's doing her. Pop
It's like,
talk.
hey, baby, how about you come back to my place? You can trace your hand and turn it into a turkey.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's lit.
You could gobble on my cock.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. See, oh wow, that was great alliteration.
Pretty lit. Nobody says that's pretty lit. That's pretty lit.
Yeah, how come like fucking English teachers never dropped on that?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Like, hey, read this book, Gulliver's Travels. It's lit. Trature. And then before you know it, the kids are standing on their desks saying, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." They're
Yeah,
fucking
sweet.
knocking out Charlotte's Web.
Yeah. The Raven.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't
Quoth
tweet.
the Raven.
You have to tweet.
Tweeting
Joe.
is for faggots. I'm gonna build up my brand on the internet, dude.
Yeah.
There were comics that legitimately thought like Twitter would. What is it? Like Rob Delaney. He was like, I'm gonna become famous through Twitter, and then his kid died. Doesn't seem worth it. I'll keep my thoughts to myself, dude. Back in my day, white men would have a manifesto. They wouldn't have little tweets. you
Yeah,
know?
dude.
Okay, well then that's what. Yeah, I guess you just collect those
Yeah.
sentences of yours and write a fucking book.
After I'm dead, dude. Like when I'm dead, all of my fucking videos and recordings will be released to the public, and that'll be the manifesto. And they're gonna realize the greatest comedian of all time has been dead.
Yeah.
It's me, Joe Gorman.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah.
what you want. You want to be a posthumous
That's the way
celebrity.
to do it. Unappreciated in my time. And they're like, damn, why did we get stuck with Matt Rife when we had like this like really cool neo-Nazi just like chilling under the surface?
Yeah. I was saying this last night. I was talking with another comedian. Like, Matt Rife has the only positive I've seen come from him is the amount of women now willing to go fuck comedians at shows.
Now there's always
That is a
like,
good
like, cause
point.
like they
No,
did
it's
that with Dane Cook. They did that with
true.
Jimmy Fallon. Like there's always like a little pretty boy comic.
Right, but
you know?
he made it through memes, which I think connects with way more people, which has now the range.
Let's be
has-
real. He made it through marketing.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
It wasn't
But no,
like
I
they
mean,
weren't like his
yeah.
his memes. He was just like selling his shit to the right people.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely. He invaded everyone's algorithm.
You know he doesn't have actual friends because the headshots that he's taken where he looks like a fucking Calvin Klein lingerie model, none of his friends were like, you look like a fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
He doesn't have fucking
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
It's true. Anyone's
true.
friends would be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, dude, are you a fucking comic or
Dude,
do you want to be like
right?
just be a fucking model?
If you showed up looking like a fucking, you ran away to join the Foot Clan in the Ninja Turtles movie, your friends would tell you once you showed up.
And it's funny.
That's you, Steven.
But I love the Foot Clan. The Foot Clan is awesome, though. They had the
kids-
cigarettes
they
and
did.
everything. They had
Yeah.
that whole.
They had that video game arcade.
yeah, they had the whole pad, the lair.
Everyone was chilling.
That-
It was
the-
freaking young Sam Rockwell. Was
Yeah.
like, it
You,
was like,
you want anything you do?
you want
do
menthol
it.
or
Yeah. Menthol.
You want
regular.
dildo?
You gay or you straight?
We breaking you in one way or the other. We're the foot fetish clan. Meanwhile, Splinter would make you do like fucking backflips and stuff, or
Yeah.
even like sassing him remotely.
And you'd be running around, and you'd be running around fucking partying that place, and you'd run into the big karate guy, muscle guy, and,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, oh, and
Yeah.
he's just like, go,
Yeah.
play.
And if you you bumped into him on the wrong time, he just beat the shit out of you, which was crazy too.
Yeah, and then eventually, you after you get tired of like, the cigarettes and the arcade games, they're like, I want to learn to fucking fight, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I want to learn to fucking kick some ass
Yeah.
right now. I want to learn how to smash a guy's skull in, and then that's how you
went.
become a criminal.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Do you think do you think in the new Ninja Turtles movie they play up the incel factor because like there's no female turtles going around giving out some pussy, dude.
Right, that is
like
true.
they should have like these like teenagers like constantly like fucking jerking off.
Oh.
And Splinter's like, no jerking off until you kill the Foot Clan. And they're like, God damn, all right. So like they find like that they're incentivized,
Yeah.
so they can fucking beat off, but like they have that sexual frustration.
There's
so they're
got to be
doing-
some peeping
yeah.
Tom action in this one.
I was
sure.
I thought you were going.
I'm sure.
Oh, what do you mean?
But like, do you think like Ninja Turtles would find human teenagers attractive, or would they find turtles attractive?
Well, obviously, human teenager because they don't have. That's the only option they have.
No, they can look at regular turtles on like National Geographic
Right.
and shit.
Look at that
Like they're
gorgeous
watching like a
neck.
doc. There should
Yeah.
be like a documentary where Michelangelo is beating off to like the migration patterns of sea turtles, and Splinter's like, Michelangelo, focus.
He's like, Master Splinter, one turtle banged like 200 turtle chicks and restarted the species.
I guess Michelangelo would be the only one that's into
Yeah, he-
like turtles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Donatello's deep into people.
Yeah.
And then Raphael.
He's the
and,
incel.
Yeah.
He's like, huh? You know,
Yeah. And Raphael and Leo are always competing for the same girl.
Yeah.
I
They're
can't
always
get any
after the
pussy because
same
I don't
girl.
make enough
Yeah.
money, but I can build a supercomputer that's not good enough for these females nowadays.
Yeah, Donatello's like so into like regular humans that's fetishized. Like it's looked at as fetishized on his end.
Yeah.
because he's like the equivalent of a furry to the turtles
Yeah.
by being attractive to humans.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We're
Damn,
breaking
I love
it down.
those turtles.
Yeah, me
love
too.
them.
Yeah, which one's your favorite?
Oh, I've always been a Raph guy
too.
myself.
you guys
Raph.
aren't, but you guys are like I can see Tomaselli as more of a Raph guy. Like Steven, you are
Anyway, sorry.
you're 100% Donatello.
No, ultimately, where if I have to be, I'll probably be a Leonardo too. Really like personality.
Oh, absolutely
You are
not.
never-
Leonardo.
you never like
He is
shit.
super, the maverick leader,
Yeah,
sort of
dude.
the main character, and
I'll
alpha.
tell you,
definitely the
I'm
alpha.
Mondo Gecko.
Yeah, we all know
Oh,
that
you're
you're
one of
stupid,
the-
Mikey. We all know that you're dumbass, Mikey. Get the fuck over it. Go eat your fucking pizza and do your bits, Mikey. We've got some real work to do.
Yeah, I'm Raph, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna go storm off. You're gonna go
Yeah.
have a little fit.
And I'm gay slightly with Casey Jones.
Stay with Casey Jones. Hey, yeah, I do love that Casey Jones.
Fuck New York.
I'm Casey Jones. I'm fucking a man.
Yeah.
I love martial arts.
Really?
Yeah, karate is awesome.
How far did
yeah?
you get in karate?
Like two days. I couldn't stop talking in karate.
I
was
didn't.
my
I didn't
problem.
like.
see
I
it.
didn't like having to do push-ups and the fact that it's like, oh, they're not actually teaching us how to fight.
Yeah.
They're teaching you how to throw kicks. I thought like we were gonna like have to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
And
Me
it's like,
too.
what is this fucking horse shit? I'm just learning how to like, like it was like all shadow boxing. I'm like, I want to fight. I'm ready to fuck people up.
Yeah.
It is true. It's like I had no patience. You gotta have patience with
Yeah.
it.
I want to hurt people.
You got. I remember like just the way. Yeah, I only learned one kick, and then I was like, then they were just like, okay, Steven talks too much. Like he just cannot shut the
you
fuck
talk
up.
too much. You must be silent.
I just kept quoting all my favorite, Power Rangers, Karate
Enough
Kid.
with the Annie Hall reference.
Three
Steve.
ninjas.
We've never seen this movie. You and your... Who is that fucking guy? I can't get his name in my head right now.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen, we cut the wood in half with our fist.
Quit bringing up this pedophile director.
He married his adopted Asian
And she Asian. She disgraced her whole family.
So that's a good time.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
I wonder if Woody will ever hear this.
Yeah, you
I
think
don't
you're good?
appreciate you guys making fun of my preferences with women.
Would that be such an honor? Like, he's such an old guy. The fact that he would ever put the time in to, like, even listen to this would be like, wow, what
Yeah.
really would be someone.
He still listens to like 4 hours of podcast every day. Oh, the yes offense. Okay, I'll listen to this. Well, what does he have to say here? I fuck my who?
I've never watched one of his movies.
You know, first of all, that's crazy. They're all they're also all amazing. Like watch Annie Hall.
so?
It's an amazing movie. It's like one of the best of all
get
time.
into it.
Manhattan's
That whole thing, you know, where the guy is just like, so listen here, and he talks to the camera. That's all from Annie Hall. Like that's 100%
Weird.
Annie Hall.
Okay.
But having said that, I met Woody Allen's adopted Asian daughter one time, like his actual like daughter who he adopted with the daughter that he married.
Okay.
And I like hit it off with her too.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
I hit it off with
He
her.
was like,
And I was like, I might marry Woody Allen's adopted Asian daughter, just like Woody Allen.
Yeah, as soon as she gets out of middle school, I think I might propose a
New
question.
if God damn, you just have to specify these details so he doesn't do
Gets
that.
you.
Get
What's
get you
the
with that
gender?
one.
How old were they? All the important
Just make
things.
sure to say the who, what, where, and when. So joke can't get you with that one.
Yeah.
But yes.
Did you break her in?
Oh my lordy. No.
You ruined a pair of
Wouldn't that be-
Spider-Man bed sheets with that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's classic.
Some Disney princesses.
Remember Soon Yi Jr.
Soon-Yi.
If you tell if you go to the press, we'll both get in trouble. Your dad would be very angry.
Oh yes, offense.
Or
Yes,
proud.
offense. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. The oh fuck, you said something that made me think.
Woody Allen.
Oh, no, I was going to ask do you ever take anyone's virginity?
Oh, I've taken
A man's ass
5
virginity.
virginities.
No, you
I've taken
haven't.
2.
I've taken 5.
That's
In the past-
Those
virginities.
women are disgusting.
As soon as he started fucking his TA job, he's been taking virginity left and
Right.
fucking
He's
right.
exactly-
I can go through these. I can go through these. Hold on. Let's think about them. Let's think about them.
See.
She was 13,
Let's see.
14.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It might only be 4, but it's definitely at minimum 4.
Did you
2.
bop?
And
did
we were all in college and everything.
Did you bust a hymen?
So one, yeah, once. So once.
Ooh,
in high
how was
school.
that? Like that weird little like fucking layer of skin.
Well, very, so all of them were very, like, only the second, yeah. Okay, I'll say the names. So there was Diana, there was
Ooh,
Charlotte.
Princess Diana, Charlotte's Web.
There was,
Ew, you don't have to say their names, you fucking.
Look into the camera and say their names and apologize to each one. Sarah, I'm sorry I
can you
hurt
bleep
you.
it out for me? Bleep it out. You're like, no, I don't want to have to go through. Just look at the timestamp right
not
now.
gonna
He
and
doesn't
bleep
want to
it
have to go
out.
through
I'm not even-
Audacity
I'm
and
not
do
gonna
that.
bleep it out.
I hate having to do that shit. They're like, hey, will you remove that person's name? No.
Not the first. If it was a full name, I would have done it. But
Yeah,
first
the
names,
second one was
I will
bloody.
not do it.
The second one was real bloody, and then the rest were, it was fine.
It was
Yeah,
how
I
bloody
never-
was it?
See, mate, I never had a bloody
It
issue.
was like a
or,
gusher. It was like,
Oh, see, I've never had that. Or my penis was too small. So
oh, that's fun.
could be that.
That apparently the ladies like that. Small
like a
wing.
small penis?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they
always
prefer.
say.
Not what they've told
That's what
me.
they tell Steven every time.
Yeah,
they say like,
right.
no,
They
it's
do.
fine. I actually like it small.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true. They tell me it's cozy.
yeah. It's a pretty. You have a pretty cock.
Harmless.
You see that,
They're
dude?
like,
it's
it's
harmless.
It's perfect.
It's good.
Yeah.
Good. They
It's
say
quaint.
that's fair. It's fair. Like in Dance Dance Revolution, when you're
That's
like
fair.
Good. Fair.
fair,
Steven's
good,
penis.
great,
Fair.
excellent, perfect. Mine's
Yeah.
fair,
Perfect is not.
but it's not bad.
Perfect isn't bad,
Bad.
but it's also like. Well, you're not saying it's great either. Like that's not great.
Perfect is above great in my
Is it?
opinion.
You think
Yes.
so? I just.
Yeah, perfect is like perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I
is
guess.
perfect.
Okay.
If we're
I'll
talking
take-
Dance Dance Revolution,
Oh,
I feel like great-
penises.
I feel like great is a matter of personal opinion, but
Yes.
perfect is like a standard.
that's a good
yeah.
point.
Okay. I'll take it. Now,
It's like, oh, I think it's great, but like, oh man, that's perfect.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
True by all judges. Exactly. All judges say 10.
Right.
Why? So now you're thinking, wait, hey, maybe they're all saying nicer things about my penis than
I'm just.
than I let
So
on.
I don't. I'm not saying. I really don't think I have a small penis, but
How big
I
is
don't.
it?
I don't have a huge penis. I know I don't, because no girl has ever told me. You would know if you have a huge penis.
they would say, oh,
They know. Yeah.
big pee-pee.
Oh, so big.
Oh
Yeah, like that's-
you're fucking ripping my asshole.
No. Too much.
It hurts.
Black have too
They
much.
do this face.
Yeah. Yeah, they would make like their eyes would dilate to a degree.
Yeah.
They never do that.
Their pupil would transform into your penis as their eyes bug
Yeah.
out of your fucking head.
But they also have never gotten like laughing or anything, or like the
They've
other
never-
way where
that's
they're like,
good.
yeah. Well, I guess it's already out. I can't wait to
that's
tell
good.
Sarah about this later. And you're
That's
like,
classic.
Yeah.
That one's painful.
Yeah, that hasn't happened though. Yeah. Ooh, look at him. Boop, boop. They just boop, boop, boop.
I was in the pool.
That exactly. Once I saw that episode of Seinfeld, I was like, okay, if a girl ever does that, I have a small penis. Like, she's like, I'm sorry. Ooh, she makes like a.
I'm real sorry. Yeah.
That's
No, I was in the pool.
And yo, that dude, I had a major fear growing up, still do, honestly. If I was to get pants like coming out of the ocean, I'd be like, this isn't fair. Like, why would you do that? You know, especially if a man did it, like, you know what happens in these freezing cold. Pacific
That's why you have to have a boner
Seinfeld's
20
Genius.
Yeah. What? I
They're
know.
so
It's
genius.
true.
They hit that fear so hard.
Well, it's also true too. It's a matter of like your nuts when they're in cold water, like soup, and your dick just.
Yes, we're aware of shrinkage. Yes, we
Some
know.
people act like they're not, dude.
What are you talking about? My dick is just so
It's always
big.
hanging out. No, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's why you just gotta have a boner 24/7, dude.
Yeah.
You have to. It's true. I
Perma-hard.
medicate so that I do have a boner 24/7.
Oh, wow. I've never noticed it, so.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, that's because I tape it down.
tape it.
I still tape it down.
You keep it at like, just at ready.
Otherwise, it'd be like hanging out the bottom of a short shorts.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was a classic one, dude. Like, I'd be hanging out, but I'd wrap it around.
Yeah, my dick is 2 inches from the ground.
Yeah, that was-
That's a
Yeah.
classic.
classic.
Wrap it around
That's
my
how it's
leg.
easier to fucking measure the fucking empty space around your penis than the penis itself.
You guys seen the guy with the biggest penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hilarious.
Like
You mean
he's
that guy?
Mexico or
No,
something.
I just
South
know
America.
that white man.
Oh. No, it's the one. It doesn't even work. It's just all callous.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's it's a problem. Like it's like he has to like wrap it up because it'll bump into things and like get hurt. So he has
And
to
he'd
wrap
technically be sexually assaulting whatever he bumps into.
it. Yeah, and he also the doctors have looked at it and been like, all right. This actually is a lot of callus, so we could remove all the callus and you'll still have like a huge penis, but you know
Why
it'll-
does he have so much callus on his penis?
All the fucking exposure.
yeah, something. It's wild. Like it's like that, but like there, maybe a little longer.
I hate it.
It's infuriating to see because he just does it just cause he doesn't do it. He doesn't get rid of it because he's like, no, he just likes having it.
Nice. It's a
likes-
comfort penis.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like he gets on a plane and he's like, I have to bring this with
It's like
me.
how Bob Marley wouldn't get rid of his cancerous toe or whatever.
He had a cancerous toe.
He had a cancerous toe. You don't know about his
No, I
cancerous
thought you were gonna say
toe?
his dreads. I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
No, that's why he died. Is because he had like some skin cancer in his foot or some
Really?
shit, and then he just wouldn't get it treated, and that spread to his entire body.
All right, I've also heard this, and this also makes sense though, 100%. I heard that when he died, they discovered 9 new species of lice in his dreads.
Damn.
Oh wow, that sounds like some bullshit.
Right? But
I mean, maybe.
maybe
Makes-
one, maybe one.
Maybe like one.
But that's wild that they were like, these are new kinds of lice.
Yeah, but it does sound like some bullshit.
It could be, right?
Come
Yeah.
on, don't
that is
say
cool
that.
though, right? That's a wild rumor. That's how wild his hair was, though.
That's how mythic this man was.
Yeah.
He really was a magical man with some magical
Yeah.
bugs in his
He also had
fucking
mad
hair.
kids.
Yeah.
Like, mad.
He had like what, 15 kids?
A
or
lot.
something?
Like a
One,
lot.
one kid for every different type of lice
Lice
in his hair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he was a very attentive father.
Yeah, you know.
These blacks.
Hell yeah,
Yes, offense.
dude. All the buttons have been used.
Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Yeah, I've tried. Also, whenever I have my black S on, I just stare at him and I go, any second now I have to press this, and then I press it and I look at them. They always get the big.
They love it.
They really
Oh,
do.
look, he's laughing. He loves it.
Yeah.
Although I did say whenever I've had my you said I have my black ass. I thought you said whenever I have my black ass on.
Nice.
I didn't even introduce you guys, by the way.
No.
Oh,
man. Wait,
hey.
I thought you were gonna do it in like post
Oh,
or
are
something.
we gonna get started?
Oh,
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah,
Let's get
guys.
started.
Welcome to the Yes Offense. I'm your host, Alex Tomaselli, and here I'm today. Today I'm here with Stephen Wolff and Joe Gorman.
What's up?
Yeah,
Hey.
that's it. That's
Oh,
how I
yeah.
introduce the people every time.
We all know each other from playing Fortnite.
Yeah,
And doing open mics.
yeah, and doing open mics and shows.
And
Going on the road.
shows
We've actually all
last.
taken rides in my car to shows together.
That's true.
That's
been a
cool.
Good time.
We've
Smoking
also
weed.
appeared on the Ron Irving live stream
Yep, you've heard us
Oh,
say it.
yeah.
on kick.com or whatever he's on.
It's true.
That's where my ex-roommate got caught pedophiling.
Ooh.
On Kick.
Yeah.
What was
It's
he
a great
doing?
place to meet. It's
He-
a great place to
Dude,
meet little kids.
He was distributing child pornography.
Wait, it wasn't Nico Pav, was
No,
it?
it was not. It was not. Yeah, my
Oh, roommate. That means that person had a place to live. So
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So that's that classic. So he might not have even been a pedophile, but he was dealing in the material.
yeah, no, he was deep.
That's
Oh,
like-
yeah, he's like-
he
he's
was
like,
just
oh,
dealing and trading.
I don't do. You never
he doesn't
tried
get
the
high on
product.
his own supply.
Right, he doesn't get high, but he was just.
He didn't get high on his own
around.
supply.
Yeah, I think in that case, like, I just, you know what? I'm gonna get something else and risk getting high on my own supply with like crack or something.
Yeah.
I'd rather do crack.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, if he got arrested for selling crack, we would have been like, "Oh man,
You
dude,
can come
like-
back from that.
Yeah, no, we would have been like, "So wait, dude, you sell crack?" And he'd been like, "Yeah." I'd have been like, "That's fucking wild!" Like
Yeah.
you sell crack. Like I wouldn't have looked at him as I would have been looking at him and like, "You're the criminal," obviously. But I would have also been like, "How?" Like I would have wanted to know him being someone who distributes. I don't want to know any of that.
Yeah.
How did
You know,
you? How do you even get into that?
I don't know. We just came
Even
home
like
one day.
asking that question, like, will begin like you down a path you don't want to
Yeah,
get into.
well, it's just you also don't. Let's just say because the FBI did raid our apartment and like took shit.
Oh,
so it's
damn.
like let's just say they put something down and you're just hanging out with your roommate. And you're like, hey man, so like tell me about you being a pedophile. And then they
how's
just
that?
record that, and then they come back and they're like, by the way, we also are here for your other roommate who was asking you really weird questions.
Yeah, how do you?
He's on a list now.
Sounds bad.
Sounds
It was bad.
suspicious.
Well, we came home to like the FBI like raiding the apartment, and then
Nice.
when they like, we were like, "What's that about?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know why they would have came for me." And we're like, "But like, they did like they took our stuff and they took your stuff and they only came for you." And it's like, why? And he was like, "Oh, well, I was on this app Kick where he was allegedly talking to some, well, now we know he was. He was talking to someone who was." Say, oh, I'm like 11 or whatever, 12 years old, and
Uh-oh.
he sent him, I think, a picture of his penis, and it was an
Ooh.
FBI agent.
Little fucking kinky
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, it was an FBI agent.
But there's, that's what I always find so. Isn't that so weird?
That'd be
that
like
people are just that there's people
A
just like
job.
talking.
I'm
that
with the
it's somebody's
FBI.
insane.
job.
I'm in the
Yeah.
FBI. What do you do? I pretend to be a little boy. I pretend to be a fuckable little boy. That's what I mean.
I trick pedophiles
Yeah.
into sending me
Pictures of
pornographic,
penis.
material.
Well, it's wild, too, dude, that, like, we always joked that he was a serial killer. Like, whenever he came, or we'd be hanging out with friends, we'd have parties, and be like, who's your other roommate? Be like, this kid, he's a serial killer.
Wherever
We never
there's
see him.
smoke, there's fire.
And then next thing we
Uh-oh.
know, he's a fucking. But it's like, wouldn't it would be just. Would it be just as bad, or is it worse that he was networking pedophilia? Would it be worse if we found out he was like eating people in his room?
What's worse? That is a good question. Isn't it a weird culture that we live in that we have to ask that question?
Yeah, it is though. Like, what are you more comfortable with?
At a time.
I think either's bad though. I'd be like, get out, and we did, but then it was a whole fucking.
But then, like, kids like that's got to be a fucking hassle.
But you're right. Which one am I more comfortable with? It's true. It's bizarre that we have to choose. Okay, no, we do have to choose. Which one are we more comfortable?
It's you.
It's-
and you're
what-
answering for
Which
all
one would you
men right
rather
now.
do, and which one would you rather associate with?
Probably the killer. After if he went to jail, it's like, yeah, we lived with a killer.
That's cool.
It's not like telling a girl. If the girl's funny, believe me, because I've told this story to girls. They're like, haha, that's kind of silly.
Yeah.
It's wild. But if a girl is not cool with that stuff, like even being joked about, they're like, that's terrifying. I'm sorry that wouldn't happen to you.
Yeah.
But if it's a serial killer, they're just hot and ready, and Women, you know how these chicks get with serial killers.
Damn.
They love it,
Love
dude.
it, dude.
They love it.
I only ever knew one murderer, and it was pretty weird.
Who?
There was this guy that
That Bun Black comic that killed that guy on the train.
Oh yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
He died. He took his own life.
Leo, was that his name?
Nah, he's a good guy. I never thought he would fucking kill him.
I never viewed him as a murderer
He wasn't
either.
a murderer.
And I would fucking defend him too, dude. I'd hide
What
him,
did he
dude.
do?
I met
know
him
the
one
story?
time. Nice guy.
Yeah, we
he's
all
a fucking
know him. We all
sweetheart,
know
dude.
him.
He's always been like so nice and so supportive. And every time he came to a mic, he would sign up. So you know what? He's a good guy, and we'll defend him, dude. And you know what? I bet he was fucking defending
I was
somebody.
gonna say,
on the
dude,
train.
I honestly don't know the other guy, and I have no problem with someone I know defending themselves.
I
So,
need a hero.
yeah. If it was one of my boys who got in that situation, I'd stick by him. So
Yeah, Leo's a good dude, man. I'll fucking support him forever, dude.
Leo's a good
he's on
dude.
the run though, isn't he? Really? Like,
I hope he's all right. That's
Me
all
too,
I
for
can
real.
say, dude.
Once I found out, I haven't kept up on it, but if he hasn't gotten caught, stay up, dude.
Yeah,
You'll
stay
be all
free,
right.
dude, and
Yeah.
I'll book you as soon as you get back in New York. I promise. I hope he doesn't listen to
Yeah,
this.
can you put him on the podcast?
He fucking we get him in, but they fucking blur his face and roboticize his voice.
Yeah. So I was in the city one time. I shot somebody.
Oh, yeah, so I shot him down.
I shot him down. Did it all the time.
Right on the Q train.
Gangland style.
That's cool. Wait, who did you know that killed someone, Steven?
Oh, well, there was this guy I used to know, who would hang out at this coffee shop on 2nd Avenue and
Central
84th
Perk?
Street. 2nd Avenue and 84th Street. It was called like the Lions something or other, like just Lions coffee shop. And it was kind of exactly, that was the vibe that we kind of tried. You know, it was like high school, and so we were just like, oh, hanging out. And there's all these characters there, and there's this one guy who was always hanging there, and it was cool. But then we found out later that one guy that we would talk to who's there decapitated his wife.
Damn. Take my wife's head, please.
Damn. Sluts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deserved it.
Yeah.
What did she do?
What did she do?
I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm just saying for a man to cut his wife's head off, there's something happened. It's
pretty
Maybe
bad,
he's
right?
mentally ill. That's what I'm saying. Was he mentally ill? If not, what did she do?
I know, was it with one foul swoop, or did he have to saw and hack? Who knows?
He was like a fucking ninja.
Yeah.
Just one clean swipe, and she's just standing there, and all of a sudden her head just rolls.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
First, he cut off. He swung his blade, and he gave her a neckerchief to wear, and he was like, "Never take this off." And then finally, on their wedding night, he was like, "Now you have to take off your neckerchief."
That's a
and then her head.
that's a scary story you tell in the dark.
That's you better believe it, dude.
The dog, the hook, there's a hook in the hand. Give me back my big toe.
dude,
or one of those
hell yeah, dude.
stupid fucking.
With scary fucking pencil drawings.
Yeah.
to wipe your windows.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a classic one. That's
Vipers.
what is that from?
That's
What is that from?
Animaniacs.
Scary story.
And Animaniacs.
Yeah, it's everything.
That's
That's
a joke scary story though.
It is.
Yeah.
It
But
was
what is that
someone
from?
would call and say, "I'm gonna." It was scary
The
stories. to tell in
Viper. The
dark.
Viper will come at midnight.
I am the
Yeah.
Vindo Viper.
Oh
I'm
no!
the Viper.
And it's like, who are you? I'm the Viper. I vipe the windows.
Yeah, that's a great classic.
Fucking
Where is
banger.
it from though?
It's literally from, I believe, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's one of the
and
ones.
it's like an old tale that's
Yeah.
like passed down, like
Yeah.
something like your grandfather's grandfather
Yeah.
told him.
I love that one. Yeah.
And then like
That's
somebody was like,
classic.
we gotta put this to pen and paper.
Yeah. I love a good short
I am the
scary
Vindo
story.
Viper. Oh, I love that. I haven't heard someone talk
Yeah.
about that since I was a kid. I fucking
Yeah.
love that shit.
What was it? That other one? Was it the one with the spiders came out of her face?
Yeah, she had like a
Oh.
spider bite, and it kept getting bigger and bigger, and then she took a
Yeah.
bath, and then
My daughter's been dead for
Yeah, dude.
12
There was one-
years.
like the
great.
parents brought back a dog from Mexico, and then it was acting sick,
Just
so
a
they took it
rat.
to a vet, and it was a sewer rat.
That's different. That's not
Oh.
a scary tale. That's a urban
Yeah.
tale.
It's also a scary story,
like the one where
dude.
you put the cat in the microwave
Yeah.
to dry the lady. Where she put the cat in the microwave to dry it, and it exploded.
I had a whole book of urban.
That's Beavis
yeah.
and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead, you put a cat in the microwave.
Shut up, Beavis.
I was listening to Big L today. He has that great line where he says, I'm far from broke, got enough bread, and Mad Hose acts Beavis. I get nothing but head. Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Gets me pretty. You know.
Pretty good.
These blacks.
They rap good.
That's a good segue. If we can just talk about Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill for the rest of the time.
Beavis and Butthead, the new ones.
Yeah.
Actually, they were like.
I saw the new movie, but I haven't seen the new episodes.
I haven't seen the new movie. Is it good?
I liked it.
I want to watch it so bad. I haven't.
There's
I
a
don't have
really, really
Paramount
good
Plus
one. There's just like there's that classic joke. I'm trying to remember exactly.
I love Do America.
But where she's like, you're just here because you know what? You're just here they're getting yelled at by some white women. And they're just like, you're just here because your fathers. Let me guess, your fathers are on top and they are powerful, and so that's why you're here. And they're like, wait. You know my dad.
That's great. I love them, dude. Do America's great. I watched it on my first 420.
Nice.
Got ripped. Laughed my ass off.
Oh,
dude.
so good.
It was great. And then, though, like 10 years ago, I feel like they revamped Beavis and Butthead again for MTV.
Yeah.
There's one episode where at the beginning of it, Butthead gets like hit in the head with something and a tear comes out, or they eat something, but a tear comes out of Beavis's head, and Butthead's like, "Are you crying? You cried!" And like the whole episode, he's like, "You cried," and he's like, "I didn't cry, Butthead. Stop saying I cried." And that's the whole thing. And then it flash forwards to them, like 90 years later, like 80 years later, and they're sitting in the old folks' home, and he's like, "Hey, Beavis. Remember that time you and he's like, and he has a heart attack, and he dies right in front of Beavis, and Beavis looks at him and goes, I wasn't crying, Butthead, and I'm not crying now. And he kicks him in the head. It's so good.
It rocks, dude. They haven't missed a step.
And I'm not crying now. And he's dead.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love him, dude. Great. I did also, though, one time watch Beavis and Butthead with my boys. We put in the DVD and just let it rock. We got really high and watched it, and hours went by. We all fell asleep in the room. It was dark. Woke up. Beavis and Butthead was still on. We all went outside into the light, and all of us collectively looked at each other and were like, do you feel like dumber? Just dumb right now? And everyone did. Everyone was like, yeah, dude, we all collectively had like a weight on our brain.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to binge the show.
It was
You're supposed
bad,
to take in every morsel that you can get. You're not supposed to like. Yeah.
It belongs on like an Adult Swim block at late.
You got to pepper it in with some other.
Because also, originally
animation.
they were just the hosts of a music video show.
Right, I heard
like they
that,
would there would be music videos in between all those little sketches.
Yeah,
So you'd have like real content in between.
But they were still
their
giving
shit.
commentary on like the videos, which was very funny.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I fuck with Beavis and Butthead. And then the movie's just prime, dude.
Sirius is back. It's on Paramount Plus now. It's Mike Judge's Beavis and Butthead, not MTV's.
Oh.
But they're gonna bring back King of the Hill, right?
King of the Hill is back.
I still got to.
Is it coming back?
I'm still trudging through it.
Do you know if it is coming back?
It is coming back. It's going to be on Hulu.
We've confirmed this. The new Futuramas suck.
I haven't watched any of
The
them.
second episode was a little bit better.
You thought it was better? I just hate when they sound so old. Like he just sounds like such an old man. Fry.
Fry.
He just sounds like Farnsworth. Fry and Farnsworth now sound the same because Fry's just old. And
Yeah, like what is it? Like Billy fucking
Billy West.
Yeah, he's like 65 now or something, right?
it's like how the Rugrats, they try to bring the Rugrats back, and you're just like, who are these 80-year-old women trying to voice these babies still?
Chucky, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I need another nap. My back.
I
Oh,
hated
man,
it.
dude.
They should have given it to a whole new generation.
Yeah. They just got him.
And that lady who plays Bart Simpson, that Scientologist.
Nancy
bitch.
Cartwright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Nancy Cartwright.
Nah.
The
Or Dan Castanella.
it's not a cartoon, but did you guys ever watch Justified?
No.
They just we were talking about that the other night. Yeah, they just rebooted it as a brand new show, but it's still Justified, but it's a new version
Who's
of
in
it.
it again?
Timothy Olyphant.
Oh, I'm down.
He's the man.
You tweeted about that. I'm like, I love Timothy Olyphant. I'm
Walton
down.
Goggins was in the first
Sign me up. I love Western
series.
shit.
It's in the South. It's great.
I love like
It's a modern day Western.
Yeah. I love that shit. I love guns. I love shoot 'em ups. I love it. Take the shot.
Yeah.
Take the shot.
You don't mean that.
I mean it, Joe.
No.
I love him. We should play Red Dead. We should play
love
Red
Red
Dead
Dead,
sometime.
dude.
Oh, it's not crossplay, bitch.
Oh.
I love Red Dead just because I love the way it feels to murder in that.
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
it feels amazing.
You're
That's I really want them to just do one where it's like Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead meet in the middle. So it's just
Yeah.
like
1930s.
Grand Theft Redemption. You show up in New York on your horse, and
Yeah,
you're just like,
dude.
you're just like, can you point me in the direction of Liberty City? Yeah, dung 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 dung.
That's
dung,
like the
dung.
fucking extra scene in Red Dead Redemption 2 where it turns out Arthur lives. If you have like high enough honor, he lives, and he's like, I need to take a train.
He
There's a
lives if you have
doctor.
high enough honor.
Yeah.
Really?
He gets on a train to Liberty City because he's gonna get his.
Stop it, you little shit! You
No.
really
Liberty
had
City.
me. You had me. Just
It's true.
now.
If your honor's high enough.
no, you already.
No, they go back to fucking find his body, but it's missing.
You're not gonna be able to fool me now. Again,
And like, there's like
Joey.
a wordless scene where Arthur gets on a train, going to Liberty City because
City.
he's gonna get
You
his
little
his
scoundrel.
tuberculosis taken care of there.
My
He's gonna
TB.
meet up with
I
Brucey.
hear there's a doctor.
Yeah, he's gonna meet up with Brucey, and he's like, I found a nice woman. Her last name is Bellick.
Arthur, you're like one of those cowboy guys. Like, yeah. This is Brucey acting up.
Dude, I love GTA 4.
It was the best.
It's so
dude.
much fun. They need to remaster it.
It was so fucking gangster.
GTA
dude.
4 fucking sucks.
No,
100%.
Get out.
GTA 4 sucks. That map is trash, dude.
you're a
As a
bitch.
new Matt Stevens being like a fucking New Yorker, he's like
Yeah.
Upper
That
West
map
Side
is
isn't
freaking
good.
garbage, dude. It takes 5 minutes to get from the Brooklyn Bridge to Coney Island. That's not how that shit works.
That's how it's like every fucking game. Watch Dogs 2 is in
Yeah.
San Francisco, and they shrunk all of it down. You go up to Marin in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, it fucking sucks. The one in New York. Everyone knows Liberty City was fucking trash in Grand Theft Auto 4.
What? No.
Anyone will tell you.
No, Liberty City. First of all, Grand Theft Auto 4 is highly regarded. I think
It's so much fun.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is good too. It's just it
Grand Theft Auto
almost
5
went,
is the best game ever.
it almost went full Michael Bay mode though. Like Grand Theft Auto 4 is like Scorsese Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion, story wise.
I love GTA 4.
Yeah.
I hope they remaster it. I'll buy it on PlayStation. If
It was
does.
sick. Those characters, that had the best gambit of the characters.
Yeah, it had like the best storyline,
Yeah.
and like the humor was still there.
Yeah.
And it still had like that edgy kind of humor to it, where I feel like they kind of gotten rid of it now.
Yeah.
I heard like in GTA 6, one of the characters is going to be trans.
Really?
Yeah, like
Are
you
you
start out
joking?
as you either start out as a woman, become a man, or start out as a man and become a woman.
Interesting.
But there's actually a scene where that happens.
You stupid idiot. He's just like,
I don't.
It's like your character gets sexually assaulted, and then
No.
as a result of their trauma, they become trans, which is how
No.
trans
You
people.
can get raped in Red Dead Redemption 2.
You do get raped.
You do. If
It's
you,
not.
if you
can't-
go in that, you don't have to go in. But when you go in, you're like, no.
You know what? I also you know that pig sister and brother that
Yeah,
also
yeah.
like I fucking killed them accidentally. Like I
Oh.
fucking was just tossing dynamite around.
Yeah.
And then like I saw them run out of the building. I'm like, oh, sick. But I thought I could still go in where like their safe is
Yeah.
to get the money. You can't do it.
Oh.
You have to find like you have to save the guy who's like, there's a brother and sister that have a treasure chest somewhere, and
Yeah.
then you have to encounter them.
Yeah.
The trick is you encounter them as Arthur. And then you play out the game, and then you can go back as John at the end of the game and get all of the money that Arthur had taken from him.
Oh.
If you ever want to do that.
Oh, okay.
That game fucking rules.
It really
man.
did. It's crazy how much you can do as Arthur and John.
Oh, yeah.
Like you think you're like, oh, because a lot of people have just done that where they did the whole game and then went back as John and did all those like weird things.
Yeah, I got Red Dead Redemption 1 on Xbox, and I still need to
It's so
get
much
into
fun.
it.
That's
Yeah.
a class, dude. I remember when John Marston dies in that.
Yeah.
Like, that shit fucked me up. Like I was like, what? What do you mean? That because you play for so long as that dude. You like get to know his family, and then they just fucking kill him, and you're
Well,
like,
it looks like you're setting them up for a happy ending, too.
well, it's also like that line of dudes. You're like, I've killed hundreds of men in this game. You know what I
Well,
mean?
they even let you go into Deadeye mode for a hot minute to
Yeah.
make you think like you got a chance of getting through it.
and you maybe get one or two of them, and then it's like, oh, brutal.
I'm all about those big bosses now in online mode.
There's bosses
Oh, yeah. Big legendary bosses.
in what?
The online Red,
Red Dead.
mode.
There's bosses.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know this.
There's like bounties and shit you can do.
I love a good bounty.
Sally, you got to get a PlayStation so you can play Red Dead with us.
All right, I'll look into it.
No one ever plays
We'll
Red
look
Dead.
into it. Yeah, we got to get some money. Everyone, maybe we can all make some money.
I mean,
really
it
soon.
might be easier for
For
us to
real.
get like Xbox Series S's.
I know because those is cheaper.
They are.
Well, it's up to you guys, man. I might have to go PlayStation though. I've always wanted to make that jump.
You're an adult.
I am.
You got some disposable income.
I do. I need to get another job though to really start cooking with
Yeah.
gas.
I gotta get another job. We gotta get some fucking jobs.
I'm sick of going to the grocery store and thinking about like what I'm buying.
Yeah.
I used to just go and get whatever I wanted, and now I'm like, oh, I can get milk this week. Like, no, dude.
That sucks.
You know what I mean?
It's a big pain in the butt.
Oh,
Fuck that. But I'm
Didn't
a
mean to
simple
yawn
man.
on-
Yeah, you're getting the yawn.
I didn't mean to
Are
yawn
you guys
at the end
trying
of
to
the
eat after this?
podcast. Yeah, I'm definitely down for some food.
Ooh, okay. What do you think?
What are you thinking?
I don't know. What do we want to eat? Everybody, call in. Right? Call in now.
Tell
What are
us.
we gonna eat?
What do you think we're gonna eat?
What's in your neighborhood?
Right in the comments.
What's cheap? I got a budget of like $7 to $8 to $10.
Oh, well, in that case, there's a lot of McDonald's around here.
A
and
lot
stuff,
of
yeah.
McDonald's.
There we
McDonald's,
go.
Checkers,
Snap Mickey D's.
Popeyes, Burger King.
He
I think.
loves
I love
Checkers, but nobody-
We could go see Samira.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we
Samara, his
should maybe
girl.
check out his Checkers. Actually, maybe we should. He
Samira's-
lives by his Checkers. Maybe we should go check out his Checkers.
He just wants to see
Joe
his
can't
girl.
have your Checkers because he is going to die if he does.
Yeah.
I don't eat meat.
Oh, not anymore. Really?
No, I haven't
thought
eaten
you did.
meat. I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat like a year and a half.
Oh,
he'll die.
Yeah, I have high cholesterol. I'm fighting for my life every day.
He will
they
die.
got mozzarella sticks or something.
Yeah,
They'll die. He'll die.
He'll die. Why?
Because
every day I'm fighting for my life, dude.
yeah.
Every damn day.
You had got Taco Bell, didn't you? The other night.
Taco Bell is like nothing but vegetarian food.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to go to your Checkers. We're going to go to Samira, get Samira to give us the full treatment.
I fucking love Samira.
Now
Jane.
remember,
Don't
it's
you
I'm in
talk to her.
an open relationship, but only if it breaks someone's heart.
A rub and tug. Get a rub and tug
Yeah.
from your girl Samira.
Damn, sluts.
She would, dude. I think if I got her on the right night,
Yeah.
I was like, turn the air fryer off. Let's dim the lights and
Let me put my
yeah.
penis inside of your mouth and ejaculate. Have you ever ejaculated inside of a woman before?
Yeah.
Feels
Yeah,
cool, huh?
I love
It's
it. Yeah.
I genuinely I remember the first time I did it and I was like it's like my brain like glossed over. Like I remember being like, holy shit. It was
Yeah.
insane.
I remember going like,
Like I was like, I believe in God again for just that moment. And then
you go,
Yeah, I remember this too.
I've had some good ones.
Yeah.
Honestly, I usually go, if a girl is like, yeah, you can do that, I'm like, well, this girl bought herself a lot more time.
I remember one time like
no
this.
matter what she's been
Yeah.
doing.
I remember one time this girl told me she was getting back with her boyfriend, and I was like, one last time, and she was like, all right. And then I came inside of her, and I was like, let your boyfriend take care of it, bitch. I was so fucking mad. How dare she do that? It was a little parting gift, a little fucking 18-year fucking thing to raise.
Fortnite girl, fun fact,
Yeah.
she was really cool with like letting me blow it in her mouth.
Nice.
But was not a fan of giving head, but I'm like, but you'll let me. Like, that doesn't make sense.
She didn't want to do the work. She didn't mind the end. She just didn't
right.
mind. It was just about the work of it. That's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like she's not grossed out by it. She's just irritated by
It's
the
a,
effort.
it's a
Yeah.
word. It's a lot of
yeah.
hassle.
She's like, I ain't doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a
Just, like,
living.
Make it happen, and then
Yeah.
you can. I respect that.
See, I'm not like, don't get me wrong, I love head, but I'm also like, yeah, typical guy. But no, it's like, it's just more of like, let's get things like, going. You know what I mean? Like, let's get the.
I don't
get
know,
the
but
kid,
then I've
you know,
had
turn-
girls where they're just so good at giving head, where I'm just like, I don't want to have sex with you because
That's
she's just
happened.
so good.
Sometimes
at
they
yeah, I
push
don't want to
head.
fucking put my dick in your
I'm
disgusting
just
little
like,
pussy.
I'm like,
Yes, they push through that precipice of like, I want to fuck to like, now it's
And
everything's
then
just
some
coming.
girls know that. Then there's like, oh, you can't actually be too good at this because then they're not actually going to want to like fuck.
It depends. Some girls are so good where it's like, I just need a solid few, and I'm like, all right, get off, let's do this.
Get off me, bitch.
You fucking slut.
I don't love you anymore.
Yeah. That is the thing. That fucking, don't try to figure it out. It's the third. It's the C.
Damn, sluts.
They do, that is a thing too. The what is it? Post nut
Clarity.
Clarity. Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
If I used to be the dude. I would for real like nut and be like, I gotta go, or like you gotta go type thing.
Yeah.
I actually just remembered I have stuff to do tomorrow.
Get out of here.
For real. Like I'd be like, I don't wander around.
Get out of my
You gotta
house.
go, yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, that's legit though.
It was, but now I'm better at like. Even if I don't, like, let's see.
I know,
I'm not
now we're
gonna kick him out.
now we're
Yeah.
lonelier people. So now we're
Well, I'm
just
not
like,
gonna be rude
stick,
anymore.
No, now we're like, come on, stick around. Maybe we could watch you some cartoon or something.
Yeah, maybe you'll accept me for who I am.
Come on, stick around. Maybe snack. Maybe have cartoon.
I could pour you a bowl of cereal.
Yeah, this story. If I have to hear this story again, Sally, of the time you poured a girl a bowl of cereal and she was just like, "This is so nice." But that's the same thing as it's the opposite of post-nut clarity. If girls have the post-nut like lovey-doveys,
Yeah.
like after like anything,
Where she's
you
like,
do, where they're
"Oh,
just like,
yeah.
this means something so significant."
This guy's
And
going to
it's
be
like-
the father of my
yeah,
babies.
exactly. It's this post, and that's why.
Can I like tell my friends about this?
That's
And
one of
you're
the
like,
reasons
"Ew."
why girls don't like to like sleep with like a bunch of strangers because they have that and
Yeah.
then they get crushed and then it's just like that much painful and they're like, oh no, he doesn't like me at all.
Yeah.
He doesn't love me.
That would happen. That I've had numerous girls I've dated that happen to. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Where they're like, I see them go after the guy. Where I'm like, I know just by looking at that.
He doesn't love you.
Yeah, doesn't love you. It's
He doesn't love you, baby. Not the way I do.
not the way I did. Oh well.
Oh well.
Get
Now
over
Oh well.
Get
Game
over
over
it.
for those sluts, dude.
Get
Look at
over
us.
it,
Look,
dude.
we did a podcast.
Yeah, we did. We're right at the
Look, we did a
20-minute
podcast where we
the
did.
20-minute mark.
We're right at the 20-minute
Look
mark.
at us. We're 54 minutes into it. Who's going to find... if you made it this far with us, you guys, then
Yes.
you're really...
You must
like,
really
then
hate
you're-
minorities.
Yeah,
You must really want to fucking put the woman suffrage movement back.
you're
a
big
few.
fans of Tomaselli now at this point. So now, exactly. So now let's talk directly to your fans.
You know
the
what's
Selly
crazy?
heads.
More women listen to this podcast than I ever thought would.
How many do?
Like enough where I was like
Ooh.
surprised.
Oh, the Selly heads. The
They
Selly
reach out.
gals.
The
The
Selly sluts,
They
dude.
DM me.
Sluts.
Shout out to you, ladies. You rule.
slutty Sellies.
They're very nice.
Ooh.
They haven't done anything. They have not crossed the threshold of being creepy yet.
Nice. You got?
That
You have a
stinks.
Patreon?
I do not.
You got to get a Patreon.
You gotta start
going.
your
day.
Patreon, dude.
Eventually, once I get
Once you get
more of a-
5,000 followers, that's where it's at. Patreon, here we come. Everyone, please subscribe, like, and subscribe. Tomaselli's podcast. We're going to get 5,000 followers by the end of the summer. That's what we're going
Follow
for,
me on
everyone.
Twitch at Silly Selly.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that is the gist of where we're headed.
Right,
anyways,
though.
right?
You
Yeah.
got to
Trying
monetize
to plug.
it, dude. What's the point of talking otherwise?
Trying to plug some shit.
Yeah, what's your plugs, guys? Projects, Instagrams, other podcasts you do.
Yeah, what's your new podcast?
Everybody, come check me out. My name is Stephen Wolff. I'm a big, giant failure. I got absolutely nothing going on. Come check me out.
Why'd I have him on the pod?
Yeah, dude. You can follow me on all major platforms at Joe W. Gorman. Add me on the PlayStation Network at Joe W. Gorman. Oh, you play Xbox? No problem. My Xbox handle is Joe Gorman. I got it all, baby. You like Steam? Add me on Steam at Joey Pants. Dude, we got it all. Well, I'll play anything with you. I'm in between podcasts right now. So if you got a podcast that needs a third mic, a second mic, or a first mic, hit me up.
Hell yeah, guys. And you already know where to follow me. It's at Silly Selly on Instagram. All S's, no spaces, I at the end. And also follow the podcast Instagram page, Yes Offense Podcast. Just please subscribe to that so I can justify keeping this going. Also, subscribe on the YouTube. That's where we post the video. The video is also on Spotify. And if you listen on iTunes, please write a review. That would help a lot. And September 14th, Pete Angelo and I are doing our show, One of Us is Gay, at Hatchets and Hops in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Who's on that show?
Chris Faga, as of right now, and the rest of the lineup, we are still figuring out. And that will be
TBA.
TBA.
It could be anyone. It
TBA.
might even be Stephen Wolff.
Oh,
Might
also,
even be me.
I forgot, but check out I'll post this on my Instagram too. August 26th,
Ooh.
Brian Ledesma and I are doing a show at a dispensary in Manhattan. I forgot the name of it.
A dispensary, you said.
Yeah.
He'll let you know. Come on, silly sluts. You'll keep look at
Yeah.
look at what he posts on his Instagram,
Yeah.
and you'll see. Also, to plug myself again, my name is Stephen Wolff. I've got a lot of big projects in the works, and they're going to be really impressive and really amazing as soon as they are released and you see them. Thank you.
Hell Hell yeah, guys. Yeah, and stay tuned, dudes. I got a bunch of... it's coming. I got stuff. You don't even know. You'll see. You'll all see.
You'll all see.
You heard him.